have on brick and mortar businesses?
Councilman, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you very much, and thank you for investing that $1.5 million right before you left office. We wish you had done it before, Supervisor. We had the great and the street vendors, I am advocating, and I'm the lead advocate to legalize, not legalize, but to provide regulations for street vendors in the city of LA. We are one of the last major cities in this country to regulate street vendors. Now, whether you support, you're on one side and say, hey, I'm a street vendor, I want this, or you're a brick and mortar business, or you fear that this might not be a good thing, everyone will benefit because we will have regulations about where they can and cannot sell. We will have healthy food because they would have to be county inspected and you'd have to have a permit. And the street vendors could be there without the fear of being chased by the police and having their equipment taken away. It works in other cities. LA is way behind the ball. In the past it's been tried, but it was the street vendors who fought it. This time the street vendors came to us and said, let's do something about this. And we're on a path to vote on something in a couple of months. I think it's going to benefit everyone.
Supervisor?
Well, again, this is another issue where there hasn't been the dialogue with the community. There are so many small businesses that really need an opportunity to work together with the city in order to strengthen their businesses. And we're talking about engaging the city in a whole new set of code enforcement, a whole new set of regulations that can't figure out exactly how they're going to pay for it. I certainly would love to see a way that it could all work. But again, we're going into a plan without the kind of answers. This is the kind of leadership that has led to problems in the 14th Council District. Having press conferences, putting everyone together, talking about it, doing this kind of stuff, and at the end of the day, nada pasa. It just sits there and doesn't get
Ms. Diaz?
Food vendors. They're immigrants, they're migrants, they're poor people. They need to put food on the table for their families. They need to earn money to provide for their families. I agree, the city has done a horrible job in a plan for the vendors.